Fans, I'm sure we all agree on this. There's no better way of living than the American way. You take the radio you're listening to right now. Thanks to American Genius, the world of sports, entertainment, news is in easy reach to be enjoyed at the twist of a dial by everybody. You know, this is a fact. The average family in the USA owns not one or two, but 3 radio sets. And when it's time for refreshment, along with your favorite program, there's no finer beer than American beer. Only the world's highest standards can produce beer that's in tune with the nation's taste. And that's why Falstaff is one of America's most popular beers. It's brewed with traditional American skill that has won it national fame as the choicest product of the brewer's art. Enjoy Falstaff soon. So smoothly refreshing, so perfectly suited to America's premium quality taste that it's become America's premium quality beer. Well, we go into the 4th quarter of this 6th game in the World Championship Series of professional basketball. If the Hawks win this one, they're the champs. It's 83-77. St. Louis leads Boston going into the 4th quarter of play. And for the jump, it'll be Bill Russell against Walt Davis. Here's Bud Blattner.
And there's a tip controlled by the Hawks. McCauley in for Pettit has the ball. Gives over to McMahon. Now to Davis in the right-hand corner for a one-handed jumper. No good. And it's Russell with the rebound for Boston. Sharman bringing the ball down. Bill moving to his right. Hands off to Lou Seropoulos. Now to Andy Phillip. A two-handed set by Andy Phillip is up. No good. But Ramsey clears off, shoots, and scores. Oh, how tough can you get? 8 points for Ramsey. Hawks now lead by only 4. So this is it. We're narrowed down now to the last 11 minutes. And a foul is called as Med Park makes his bid toward the basket. Coleman now comes in for the Hawks, replacing Davis. Med Park will be at the line. Med looking for point number 5. The score 83-79. We've played all year for this one. Foul shot by Med is good. Gives him 5 points. The Hawks lead by 5. The Celtics bring it down. In the front court, it's Andy Phillip. Off to Sharman. Sharman moving to his right, picked up by Med Park. Hands over to Lou Seropoulos. Seropoulos driving to the lane for a 10-footer. Good by Lou Seropoulos. Gives him 8 points. And the Hawks now lead by only 3. Hawks are going to need a spurt here. It's McCauley with the ball. Giving off to Coleman on the right side. Guarded by Russell. He gives to McCauley. McCauley to McMahon. Hawks can't get a shot away. Now to Coleman for a 30-footer, a two-handed set, a little bit short. McCauley with a rebound to McMahon, to Med Park, a 20-footer, no good, loose ball, and Sharman's got it. And they've got 3-on-1 fast break to Russell. Russell back to Sharman, he scores. The Hawks are in trouble now as they lead by 1. 18 points for Sharman. The ball given to Coleman. Coleman tries a 35-footer. This one a little bit short. Ball goes out of bounds. They're going to jump it. Now Med Park comes out. Doogie Martin back in. Cousy comes back in. And Andy Phillip comes out. Hawks lead 84-83. They have led by as many as 10 in this ball game. There's a tip. And it was grabbed off by the Hawks, and a foul is called against Boston. Foul is on Ramsey. And for Ramsey, his 3rd, and that's foul number 2 here in the quarter against the Celtics. Hagan at the line has 5 for 5 from the foul line here this evening, looking for point number 16. Cliff has been our big gun in the series thus far. His foul shot no good, and Ramsey has the rebound. The Celtics now can go ahead with the basket. It's Cousy in the front court, giving to Sharman. Sharman spins, goes up with a one-hander. His shot is no good, but he's fouled. Foul is on Jack McMahon. Sharman now shoot 1. 4 fouls against McMahon. Sharman is still to miss in this 6-game series from the foul line. Looking for his 19th point. And he's got it. And this ball game is tied up at 84-84. The Celtics have come back. Doogie Martin bringing the ball down. We're looking for the entrance of Pettit here right soon. It's Coleman. They're going to let him shoot, but he doesn't take it from 30 feet away. The ball given to McCauley. Now to McMahon. To Coleman again outside. There's a 30-footer. This one is no good. And the ball is grabbed off by Cousy. Cousy giving to Russell. The Celtics now using that collapsing defense, jamming up the middle. Ball into Cousy. Cousy goes up with a one-hander. It is no good. Tip and attempt. No good by Russell. And McCauley clears off. Trying to give up. Ball stolen by Psaropoulos. Over to Ramsey. Back to Psaropoulos. A one-hander is good by Psaropoulos. And now the Hawks trail by 2. The score 86-84. Ball given to Hagan. Hagan in the right-hand corner. Out to McCauley. McCauley to Doogie Martin. Doogie down the right sidelines. Up with a one-hander. Way off balance. His shot is no good, but a foul is called against Boston. Now Pettit gets up. They've been screaming for him. We've got 9 minutes and 11 seconds left to go, and Bob will go all the way now. Pettit comes in. And Hagan comes out. So up front we've got Pettit, McCauley, and Coleman. Doogie Martin at the line has 3 points thus far in the ball game. He'll shoot a couple, can tie things up here with 2 good ones. His first foul shot is good. Arnie Rison now comes in for Boston. And Lou Psaropoulos comes out. He's been a real good spark in this ball game for the Celtics. Kind of a shuttle system, Psaropoulos and Rison alternating, and they've both done well. Doogie Martin again at the foul line. His one-handed flip is no good. And the Celtics have the ball. The Hawks trail by 1. It's Cousy now in the front court, giving to Sharman. Sharman from the foul line, guns one. It's good. That was a side armor by Sharman. He gunned that one from the belt. Gives him 21 points. The Hawks now trail by 3. Things are not looking so good. It's Coleman outside with the ball, giving to McMahon, now to Pettit. Bob can't shoot, gives in to McCauley at the pivot. Back out to McMahon for a two-handed set, 25 feet. Good by McMahon. He had to hurry that shot. Long pass down court. Almost intercepted. Ball given over to Russell, and they're going to jump it between McMahon and Sharman. Hawks trail by 1. Now Coleman comes out, Scher's back in there, and you'll see Hagan back in pretty soon. Both these men are 6'1". There's the tip, and they're going to jump it again. 8 minutes and 35 seconds left to go in this ball game. The tip, this time controlled by Arnie Rison, who gives out to Ramsey. Pass into Rison, gets away, goes out of bounds, but touched last by the Hawks. The Celtics will throw it in. And Russell and Scher start pushing one another, and the referees call timeout here. And they separate Russell and Scher. And Sherman now has a few words. Here we go, the play from out of bounds, going to Cousy. Cousy from the right-hand corner goes in for a shot. It's blocked by Scher. Scher's got the ball, trying to clear out. He does. It's given up to Doogie Martin. Doogie on the left side. And now things are getting rough. It gives over to McMahon. McMahon starts down the lane, hands off to Pettit, a 15-footer. In and out, ball in the air. Ramsey's got it. Hawks trail by 1. 8 minutes and 5 seconds left to go. It's Ramsey with a hook shot, up and no good. McCauley with a rebound. As he tries to get out of trouble, he is fouled by Ramsey. Oh, things are getting tough now. 5 fouls on Ramsey. The Celtics, though, have come back beautifully in this game. They trailed by as many as 10 in the third quarter. They now lead by 1. McCauley at the foul line. They're trying to catch the card here. It is 4 fouls against the Celtics here in the quarter. McCauley at the line. His foul shot is good. He'll try again. They make it a backcourt foul. For Eziet, his first point in this ball game. Psaropoulos now back in, replacing Ramsey. 8 minutes left to go. The ball game now tied up at 88 and 88. It was tied at 84 and 84. This toss by Eziet, good. Hawks lead by 1. They have trailed by 3 here in the quarter. The score 89 to 88. This one is for the World's Championship. The Hawks win it, they get the whole bundle.